2, 3, Lance Russell. Lance Russell. You hear it? Good. Great. Great. Sounds pretty good, okay. I think. Wait a minute. Pete? Pete Madden? Yeah. What brings you here unannounced? What? It's good to see you. Looks like you've been doing pretty well.
Yeah, I've been doing really well.
It looks like you've been eating well.
Yeah.
What brings you down here now? I mean, we love having you here at Metro Pro, but I don't think anyone knew about this.
No, I just came in to see my friends and eat some barbecue. I got a lot of friends on the crew here, great wrestling. Hey, wait a second, man. Whoa.
Well, now we have...
Hold on. Look, I don't mean to interrupt your time.
Would you like the mic, Mr.?
Look, I want to tell you that I apologize for what happened last year. The fact of the matter is that everything that I always used to say about how much I respected you and how much I admired you was completely true. You've always been one of my heroes in the wrestling business. And I thought, like a child, that if I acted out, I would get your attention. I thought if I could get you in the ring and wrestle you man to man, I might get your respect. And things just kind of went off the rails. And
let me cut you off, man. I saw the tape. I know that it wasn't you, Girthy. I saw the commission. They came down to the ring. I know you had nothing to do with it because I saw the shock on your face. I don't know if it was Ms. Natural paying them off or if it was just them working in their own self-interest. I know it wasn't you. And as far as respect, I respect you, man. If I ever get back in that ring, it would have to be with a guy like you, I wouldn't want to be in an alley fight anywhere in this whole Kansas City area without a guy like you watching my back, dude. Like, for real, I'll tell you what. I love Kansas City. Come here, man. Give me one of these. I love these guys here. This is my crew. Kansas City's my home away from home for wrestling.
Well, there you have it. Pete Madden wouldn't want to fight without Steve Girthy by his side. Literally anything can happen here in Metro Pro Wrestling.
I could do a lot worse than a partner like him.
Welcome once again to Metro Pro Wrestling here on Metro Sports. From Turner Rec Center in Kansas City, Kansas, I'm Dave Borchin alongside Chris Goff. And Chris,
yes,
this may be the biggest show we've had here at Metro Pro Wrestling. Not only do we have a 6-man tag team match coming up later with the commissionership full power on the line.
The commission will definitely take that.
Whatever.
Yes.
But the Central States title is on the match, Chris. A.C.H. against Bald Brady, a very impressive up-and-comer here at Metro Pro. And A.C.H. arguably the most popular guy in the locker room. I mean, what a show we have here on tap tonight.
Yeah, this should be good, Dave. I'm really interested to see what's going to happen in this match because Bald Brady, we've only seen him here once before, and he took on Mark Sterling, and we saw how that ended, Dave. Mark Sterling won that match.
Great match.
That was a horrible debut for somebody to come in and have to take on the longest reigning Metro Pro champion of all time. Mark Sterling, he's the fittest guy in the world, Dave. This Bald Brady has nothing.
It was an impressive debut as well, Chris. You got to give him credit.
Yes, obviously the guy's very athletic, but he's taken on A.C.H, Dave. Like you said, everybody here loves him. So does that make Bald Brady the guy that everybody's going to hate tonight?
I don't know, Chris. By the way, I heard your smart A comment about Bald Brady's physique. Certainly, he's ripped as well.
Dave, have you seen Mark Sterling? I mean, he's like a Greek god that they chipped out of granite.
Okay. Well, look at these two guys, Chris.
Bald Brady and A.C.H don't have anything on him. He's a CrossFit superstar. Then Brandon, they don't have a lot of fat on him, Dave, but I'm surprised if they can spell A.C.H, by the way. I'm always amazed they can come here and write stuff like that. But you know what? Mark Sterling's the fittest wrestler in the world, but I digress. Bald Brady had a great match against him. Sterling won, as he should have. And now the Central States title is on the line against this newcomer from Texas.
Why do you always have to insult these great, hard-working blue-collar fans here at Turner Rec Center? What entrance there by A.C.H.
Dave, do you know
they could spell acronyms, Chris. They can spell A.C.H. They can spell STD Tyler Cook. They got all the acronyms.
STC Tyler Cook, first of all. Do you know how long the janitor has to work to mop up all the slobber that comes out of these morons' mouths?
Well, only when Lucy Mendez comes out. I'm drooling as well.
That's not it. They just come here and they're just stupid, Dave. That's what I'm trying to get at. Their mouth runs like a sieve all over the floor. You've seen them. How do they even drive here? Most of them walk.
Hard-working, blue-collar fans, Chris.
Have you been to Raiders fans' job? How do you know he works?
I can't speak for. I mean, Raiders fans are a different breed.
You know what? He is a person of the government, Dave. You know he gets checks every month that he cashes and comes to Metro Pro with.
Well, and Metro Pro leadership needs to be thankful for his patronage, Chris. So let's move on.
Hey,
let's talk about this
I want
great
to thank
match.
the government of the United States for allowing Raiders fans and everybody else here to come to Metro Pro.
Look at this great show of sportsmanship, Chris.
It makes me want to puke. Why do these guys want to sit here and shake hands? They're adversaries. They should want to kill each other, Dave.
Certainly, I think it'll be a great match. We'll see Bo Brady. You talked about a tough starting match against Mark Sterling. It doesn't get any easier here in his second go-around against A.C.H., but he was impressive in his first match. I think he'll put on a great show again here tonight.
A.C.H. with his motivation shorts in there, Dave, and that's motivated him all the way to Ring of Honor. So he's in and out of Metro Pro Wrestling right now, but look, he's got the waist lock on Bo Brady, backed it to the corner. Now Bo Brady reverses out of that.
Oh, big knife edge chop by the challenger.
I think I'm going to have to go with Bull Brady, Dave. Look, he didn't have the clean break. He decided to chop A.C.H. in the corner.
A.C.H. is still all smiles about it. Give it to Bull Brady. He got the chop but then backed off.
And both these guys from the same home state of Texas, Dave. I think these guys have wrestled each other many times down there, but the first time ever, obviously, here in Metro Pro Wrestling.
You want to give a little more background? I know you've been doing lots of research here for the broadcast. Perhaps fans that may not know much about Mr. Brady.
Well, Mr. Brady says he's from Hoover Dam, Dave. He says he weighs 30,000 kilowatts.
Wow!
The supercharged superstar. I think Hoover Dam, though, in this case, is located in Texas because that's where he comes up from. And now look at A.C.H. on top of this, taking over, but nice head scissors attempt. Almost got it by Brady.
And A.C.H. says, no, sir.
Now, we didn't get to see the finishing maneuver, the Tesla coil, which is one of the finishers of Bull Brady against Mark Sterling, but maybe tonight he'll use that to capture Central State's gold, and he's going to take that Central State's title, Dave, back to Texas.
Well, I'm surprised you could actually find one of these guys to root for, Chris, but you've certainly jumped on the Bull Brady bandwagon here early in the match. See how it pays off.
Well, you certainly know I'm not going to like A.C.H., Dave. He enjoys these fans way too much. Look, as he smiles and laughs as they cheer him on. Just, you know, I just don't like that kind of thing,
So you're
Dave.
the one guy, huh? You're the one guy here in Turner Rec. I even heard those morons in the locker room. The real jerks even like A.C.H., but you don't.
No, the commission hate him, Dave. They told me they have something up their sleeve that they're going to pull on A.C.H. tonight. They haven't made their way out here yet, but we'll see. You said they have a match later.
They do, and look at that athleticism by A.C.H., two of the great young athletes here in Metro Pro facing off tonight. You're right, Chris, a six-man tag match later in the main event. Full commissioner power on the line. We know there's been some issues there with the commission trying to set up matches, Commissioner Girthy trying to set up matches. We'll decide it once and for all tonight. The commission against Kobra Kai Dojo and Stephen J. Girthy. And Chris, Girthy's in such good shape, he might be training in a dojo for all I know.
Dave, give me a break. We know we've lost a couple of pounds here and there, but he is not in any kind of shape to take on those physical specimens known as the commission.
Lost a couple of pounds. I mean, he almost put the concessionaire here at Turner Rec Center out of business by this new diet he's been on, Chris.
Oh, Dave, whatever. I don't even trust your sources. Here we go, though. Look, they're trying to go back and forth, shoulder block. Look at that, A.C.H. taking out Bolt.
I still can't believe you don't like this guy, A.C.H. He's always got a smile on his face, a physical freak, and great athleticism, but great athleticism here by Brady as well.
You know who else has a smile on their face all the time, Dave? Car salesmen. Okay, you don't trust them. I don't trust A.C.H. I know he's a good athlete. We talked about it. He's a Central States champion, for goodness sake. But look, he's taking on a guy obviously bigger than him. I don't know if he's stronger than A.C.H., but he's got the size advantage over A.C.H.
Oh, and A.C.H. good evasive maneuver there. Catching the clothesline of Brady. Now look at that kick.
Kick to the back of the head from the outside, from the apron, Dave.
A.C.H. mugging for the cameras and the roller derby girls, but takes the big elbow.
Yeah, that's what you get for messing around with them, Dave. Look at that backflip off the apron. Here comes Bolt now.
Oh, my God.
Look at the 360, hits A.C.H. outside. He's pumped up, Dave. You know, I love this guy because he looks like he's taking a page out of Mr. T's handbook. And you know I'm a huge Mr. T fan, Dave. Look at this. He's taking the Mohawk to an extra level. He's put some sun in or something in there. He's got the gold mohawk.
Yeah, I heard when you were a kid, Chris, you were the only guy in the movie theater rooting against Rocky in Rocky 3.
New Clubber Lang, #1, Dave. We know he was the greatest adversary in Rocky Balboa history, but I digress. Nice front face lock now by Bolt.
Well, he definitely outdid Tommy Gunn, that's for sure. That horse crap Rocky 5, Chris, but I digress.
Hey, he's a Kansas Cityan, Dave. What are you talking about?
Well, he was. Now he's just a crazy Cityan, Chris. I don't know if you've heard Tommy Morrison. He kind of went Looney Tunes about 15 years ago.
You were talking about STDs. He says he doesn't have HIV, Dave, okay?
Yeah, he also says he'll take a public HIV test, and he's been saying that 15 years without ever doing it, Chris.
Well, that's Tommy Morrison for you, Dave.
He also told me one time on a radio show that Branson, Missouri was going to be the new Las Vegas of the Midwest, Chris, and host all sorts of big prize fights.
I go there every year, Dave. I love Branson.
Well, you do, but that's not saying much, Chris.
Hey, look at this. I'm trying for another kick to the face, but ducking the punches from Bolt, drop kick, and bolts to the outside.
Did you see the elevation on that drop kick? Look at that now, A.C.H. with the daredevil move.
Suicide dive, taking out Bolt Brady, and A.C.H. Look, Dave, this is what I can't stand.
Right in front of that kid with the mullet.
Flexing in front of the cameras, cheering them, getting the fans to cheer him on, and Bolt Brady's still down after that suicide dive.
Yeah, the kid with the mullet didn't even look impressed, Chris. I think Santa Claus needs to teach him what good wrestling's all about.
Well, you know what Jeremy White calls him? He's the kid from Bad Santa, Dave. I don't think anything impresses him anymore.
I guess that's a good point, Chris, if he's been in that blockbuster film. And oh, A.C.H., yeah, he's working the crowd here, Chris. How can you not love this guy?
A.C.H. I think he's playing around too much with Bolt Brady. He may think he knows all the weaknesses of Bolt because they have wrestled in the past, but definitely shouldn't take this guy lightly, not when the Central States title's on the line. Dave, we talked about the history of that belt. It goes all the way back to Harley Racing, even before him.
Look at this, Brady off the ropes, jumping over the top. Now A.C.H. spinning drop kick.
And Bolt Brady's down, going for a cover now. 2 count. Oh, kicks out at 2.5. A.C.H. looking for some more motivation as he is trying to seal the victory in this Central States title match. And Dave, we heard him and Dan Walsh are supposed to have the Central States title match as well coming up very soon. I'm looking forward to see if the Danimal can take that home to the reality world over at Road Rules. You know, where all the girls hang out, Dave. I'm over there usually most of the time myself.
Yeah, they usually have to get that restraining order to get you away, Chris. I know how that works, but nonetheless,
no.
A.C.H.
They want me there.
Oh, yeah, right. There's no doubt about it. There's no question about it that that's a lie, Chris. And look at this move by A.C.H. into a pinning combination. No, just a 2 count.
Looked like he was going to go for a Russian leg sweep. Turns it into a pinning combination. And it's almost like a modified crossface here, trying to get Bolt to submit. But look, he's got the leverage. Bolt has the leverage. He's not going to have to submit at this point, Dave.
Oh, a huge leg drop by A.C.H. on the back of the neck.
Dave, isn't it amazing the kind of athleticism both these guys have? But A.C.H., look at that. Standing in the middle of the ring. How high do you get on that drop kick, on that leg drop?
Oh, huge knife-edge chop there as Brady trying to work his way back to his feet and another.
Look at this. Bolt Brady coming back now, Dave. I told you, A.C.H. cannot let Bolt Brady just get out of his realm here. Look at this. A cover rolls through by A.C.H. And look at, what a timeout? Look at that.
Oh.
That's what you get, a knee to the face. Here's a cover, Dave.
Oh, A.C.H. was begging for mercy. I thought Brady might have him there.
Have you ever seen A.C.H. beg for mercy like that?
Never, Chris. I was very surprised. I think he took a misstep there and then was caught out of position.
Here we go. Irish whip into the corner. Bolt Brady following it up. Big splash. No. Hits him with his knees. A.C.H. walking out off the ropes again. Power slam, Dave. Here's a cover. Trouble for Bolt, yes, but he kicks out.
Oh, huge kick to the back, Chris.
Dave, right to the kidneys in the back. Lower back of Bolt Brady, and he is hurting. A.C.H. now going for another cover. No, look at that, Dave. Is this the kind of guy you like, the sportsmanship, just rubbing that kick pad in the face of Bolt Brady?
Oh, he has a 5 count, Chris. Cut him some slack.
Oh, yeah, now look at that. Didn't have any effect on Bolt. He pops right up. Nice snapmare. Another kick to the back, A.C.H. now. Here's a cover.
Leg is hooked, but only a quick 1 count there for Bolt Brady. And oh, look at that move.
I thought these guys were sort of friends, Dave.
I guess in the heat of the moment, Chris, in the heat of battle, there's no rules here.
Another snapmare. Last time I slapped you in the face like that, we were friends for quite a while. Look at that nice knee drop on the face.
Yeah, we're actually hated enemies, Chris. I don't like you at all.
I don't either.
You don't like yourself? Well, I can't blame you for
they
that.
Just pay you to be here.
They
pay you so much money to be here. I know you just have to take this job, but I can't stand you.
I can't even get gas money when I drive all the way out here, Chris.
Yeah.
Look at both Brady and A.C.H. going at it.
Dave, we all know your job doesn't have any kind of merit. You don't do anything at your job anyway. They don't even know where you're at. You come here to do this. You know that. Kicking down Bull Brady into the corner now.
Excellent point, Chris.
Of course it is.
Unlike you, I'm not a big senior level manager at the company, but nonetheless,
Well,
we
what do
can't
you
all
think?
get huge promotions every 20 years.
Metro Pro Wrestling takes you to the top, Dave. What can I say? That's why I drive the cars I do and live in the huge houses I do. Oh, look at that. Look at the elevation he gets right there. Kicking to the back of the head. Here we go.
Ah, but he didn't hook the leg, and I think he cost him the match there, Chris. I think he could have had a 3 count.
Thought he had him there. Bull Brady slow to get up after taking the kick to the back of the head from A.C.H.
A.C.H.
Look at that. Look, he just toyed with him. Dave, pull his mohawk.
Oh, he's got a 5 count, Chris. That's fine. A little surprised by this behavior, though, as Brady trying to fight out of it.
Yeah, very un-ACH like, Dave, when he's sitting there sort of mocking Bull Brady, pulling his hair up like that. Bull Brady's firing back, but here comes A.C.H.
A.C.H. now off the ropes. I thought he was looking for a clothesline. Brady ducked it. A.C.H. spinning around and takes the big elbow.
Flying elbow, look at that clothesline. He rolls through that. Ducks the clothesline from A.C.H. A huge knee to A.C.H.'s chest.
Man, Bull Brady's been very impressive
Here we go.
again here tonight, Chris. And oh, he almost had a 3 count.
The momentum that Bull Brady had going into that, I thought maybe he could catch the 3 count to become the new Central States champion.
Brady, maybe going to go for one of those finishers you were mentioning earlier, Chris.
The Tesla coil, Dave. You know that's going to hit.
Yes. A.C.H. now, I don't think you set him up for a finisher. Going for the Irish whip, a reverse by
We've
A.C.H.
seen this before. Hold on to that bottom arm, but no. Reversed out by Bull Brady. Big boot to the face, though.
Neither guy been able to get momentum for long periods of time. It's very back and forth, and look at that.
Double knee to the face, and I was going to mention, Dave, looked like Bull Brady's bleeding from the mouth, but here he is on the cover and almost gets the victory.
A.C.H. has been a fighting champion and defending that title time after time, but Bull Brady seems on the verge of pulling a huge upset here.
He does, Dave. Bull Brady needs to stay on top of him. I mean, he has A.C.H. down the likes we haven't seen very much here in Metro Pro Wrestling. A.C.H. is hanging on that top rope. And what's Bull Brady got in store for him now, Dave? Maybe getting him loosened up, getting him ready for that finisher to put him out. And can you believe he would be your new Central States champion, Dave?
It would be quite a start to his career, just like A.C.H. got off to a very quick start.
Look at that suplex. Here's a cover.
Only a 2 count, but A.C.H. didn't win the title quite as quickly. If Brady won it, you'd be talking about seriously establishing himself right off the bat as one of the top guys in Metro Pro.
No kidding. And A.C.H. now trying to get some motivation from the crowd. Dave, if I was Bull Brady, I'd go after that left shoulder. You see that tape up there? That medical tape sort of helping it. Must have some kind of slight separation up there. Bull should attack there. You know, you go after the blood, Dave. You're the shark.
A.C.H. here going for a finisher, Chris.
Here we go. Look, Bull Brady trying to power out of it, and he does. Oh, look at that tornado punch in the face.
Shades of Kerry Von Erich, but another knee to the face by Brady.
Bull Brady now. Off the ropes. Look at these two following each other to the middle of the ring, off the ropes. What's going to happen here?
Action here. Who's going to hit a move, Chris?
Oh, Luthez press, Dave. Here's a cover.
Oh, almost had it.
Kicked out A.C.H. and I thought it was over. And Bull Brady can't believe he hasn't won this thing yet. What's he going to do to take down attitude, charisma, and heart?
3 things you don't have. I guess that's probably why you don't like A.C.H.
I have
Chris.
charisma.
Is it jealousy, Chris?
I have charisma, Dave. Look at this.
You have a different A.H., Chris, but it's not attitude or heart. I know that.
Now trying for the Tiger Bomb on A.C.H., but he's blocking it now.
Brady, if he can hit 1 or 2 more big moves, you think he'd win the title. Did you hear that impact?
Big boot to the face of Bull Brady. What's he going to do now? Bull Brady going over. Here's a cover, Dave. 2 count only. Who is going to win this match, this great Central States title match? Here's another cover, but no. Falls out of it. Big kick to the face.
Kick after kick.
Tiger
A.C.H.
Bomb.
Oh, he hit it, Chris.
There we go, Dave. It's over. Oh, no. Bull Brady gets defeated via the Tiger Bomb from A.C.H.
What a match, though. Unbelievable, and A.C.H. has retained his Central States title.
And you know what? I think it's fair to say, Dave, that Bull Brady has made himself in Metro Pro Wrestling tonight with that close loss to A.C.H., but what a battle he put against the Central States champion.
A.C.H. certainly spent after this match. It was a real back and forth affair, and you can tell both these guys drained after this one, but A.C.H. retains the title.
A.C.H. holding that Central States title. Referee helping him to his feet. And what do we got here, Dave? Look who's on the stage. The commission!
Who let these dorks in the building?
Are you kidding me? They run this place, Dave. They signed your check. Shut up.
Oh, now we have to hear from him as well?
Here we go. And what are they coming out here? He just had his title match. A.C.H. holding the belt. He doesn't understand what's going on. Dropping to his knees. He is still reeling from this loss. And the commission, the microphone's not working, Dave.
Well, finally something's gone right here tonight with the commission. Thank goodness.
Look, they're saying hi to A.C.H. Maybe he's joining the commission, Dave. It's only logical.
Yeah, I think he's actually way too smart for that, Chris.
Mr. Abernathy, I believe this microphone works.
Finally.
H, I'm a big fan of yours.
His name's not H.
And I took a survey, and I think you guys are going to be real surprised at the results. Mr. James, who's your favorite wrestler in Metro Pro?
No.
A.C.H.
Mr.
yes.
Gelistico?
A.C.H.
I told you everybody
Mine
loves
is
him.
A.C.H. as well, and all of
See?
you love
Wow.
A.C.H. too, right?
I didn't see this coming.
You said they hated him, Chris.
Because we love the people, A.C.H., your championship match with Dan Walsh, referee, if you would, starts right now.
Right after that. Yes. Here comes Dan Walsh, the Danimal. Full Nelson slam, Dave, from behind, and here's a cover.
Oh, this is a
Central
screw
State's
job,
title.
Chris, no.
Look at A.C.H. barely kicking out of that. Dan Walsh thought he had it, Dave. Can you believe this?
This is awful, Chris. This is a travesty here. A.C.H. has just sped after a long match against Bolt Brady. What's the commission doing?
Referee Steve Wilco's out here. He is calling this one, Dave. And can you believe the
Are you going to
commission?
answer my question, or are you just going to ignore it, Chris?
I can't believe the commission is giving this head start to Dan Walsh like this, Dave. Look, it's deserved, though. Dan Walsh
What?
deserves this.
Well, he deserves a title shot, but even you would admit this
Hey.
is unfair, Chris.
Hey, Dave, the government of the commission makes their rules, Dave. I just live and abide by them. That's what A.C.H. is having to do right now. Look at this backslide. Here's a cover. Look at that cover, A.C.H.
I don't think I've ever seen quite an athletic cover, Chris. And
What leverage, Dave? He was doing the tarantula on the back of Dan during the cover, but Dan wisely kicks out. But the commission coming out here and let Dan have an impromptu title match right after he went through a battle with Bolt Brady, A.C.H.
yeah, but this is all wrong, Chris. A.C.H. is sped and Dan Walsh is fresh here.
Oh, look at
I mean,
that.
this is a tough match for A.C.H. even if both guys are fresh.
Look at that huge DDT on Dan Walsh, but he kicks out, Dave, and A.C.H. can't believe it. A.C.H. is still reeling and hurt from the match he just had with Bolt Brady. But Dan Walsh, he isn't moving, Dave. He's holding his head over there. Can you believe this? If Dan Walsh can pull this off, Dave, it will go down in history as the greatest Central States title victory ever.
Yeah, well, I guess the skanks of Kansas City beware if Dan Walsh is out on the town following this title victory, Chris. I'll say that much.
Dave, he is a Road Rule superstar. You know every female likes him. And I don't know what's bigger, Road Rule superstar or Metro Pro Central States champion?
Well, either way, if he could win it, that would be a hell of a combo, Chris. He'd have both those titles covered.
Look at that stunner, Dave, and Dan Walsh in the middle. And look, A.C.H. going to where he's dangerous. Dave going to that top rope. What's he going to do? He's going to hit an elbow. And here comes Mr. James. Yes, here comes the commission, Dave.
Come on here.
They got the referee.
Wait, what's Magic Man now? What's he doing?
Yeah, oh my goodness.
I burned his face, Chris.
He just threw a fireball in the face of A.C.H.
It's 5 versus 1.
Is that magic or was that fire? Look at this, Dan Walsh doing the cover, Dave.
No, A.C.H. is blinded. No.
Yes, I've never seen a fireball assist, Dave, but Dan Walsh is your new Central States champion. Yes.
This is the biggest screw job I've seen since Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels, Chris.
Dave, this has nothing on Montreal. Can you believe this? Magic Man has helped Dan Walsh become the Central States champion. Oh my goodness.
I think I'm going to be sick.
What a great day in Metro Pro Wrestling history. A.C.H. and Dave, he's asking for water in his face, Dave. The fireball obviously burned his retinas.
We're the paramedics, Chris. A.C.H. needs some help here.
Who cares? Dan Walsh is the new champion. Let the former champion burn. I don't care.
What?
Dan Walsh is holding the title belt, Dave. He's the one that the camera should be on, not A.C.H. He just got a fireball in the face. Who cares? But we're talking about a title change here.
Can we get some instant replay here at Metro Pro Wrestling, Chris? Can we do that?
No. We only instant replay stuff I want to see. And look, water on the face of A.C.H. And the referees are worried about him, Dave.
Why do you have that smile on your face, Chris? It's not funny. This guy could be blinded.
Hey, that's okay. I'm not worried about A.C.H. I'm talking about Dan Walsh. Look how happy he is, Dave. Can you believe this? The Walsh household is going to be on fire tonight. Not literally, though. That's A.C.H.'s face.
Shut up, Chris. It's not funny. Tell you what, E&L's going to be on fire when Dan Walsh and Magic Man get down there. I'll tell you that much.
Look at that man. He has brought a title to the Danimal Walking Reality. Dan Walsh, your new Central Stage champion, after burning the face of A.C.H. as the referees help him to the back, Dave. Is he gonna need some skin grafts, Dave? You got some extra skin you can let him borrow?
This is a disgrace, Chris. A.C.H. been totally screwed tonight by the commission.
Coming up, though, the commission trying to get their power back in the six-man tag match against Kobra Dojo and Stephen J. Girthy.
Hi, gang. I'm Mean Gene Okerlund from the WWE. You're watching Metro Pro Wrestling right here. Not bad.
The Turner Recreation Commission is a full-service recreation facility located in Kansas City, Kansas. Program offerings include youth and adult sports, boxing, karate, dance, tumbling, cheerleading, fine arts, childcare, youth and adult fitness classes, 50-plus program, a fitness center, year-round aquatic programs, birthday parties, rentals, and much, much more. For more information about TRC and their programs, please visit their website at turnerrec.org.
Now I, along with everybody here in the Metro Pro audience, are sick to death of hearing you three fancy lads run your mouth.
Yeah.
Now I am tired of all this crap that you are putting everybody through because of the commission.
Follow the rules. Read the rules, moron.
I wanted to end tonight. I am tired of this committee crap, all right?
Yeah, me too.
I am the commissioner of Metro Pro Wrestling. And tonight, I am the mystery partner in the six-man tag match. You two bozos attacked me and caused my appendix to go. I am back tonight and ready to kick your asses.
What?
It would be a great idea if you two clowns put your power on the line in that six-man tag match.
No. Why should
If
even
you
bother?
lose, I become the sole commissioner of Metro Pro Wrestling.
Oh, yeah, great stipulation.
Why should they even? They shouldn't even think about this. He doesn't deserve that.
Girthy,
Look at those
there's
teeth.
nothing stopping us right now from
Beautiful.
beating you up right here and right now.
That's true.
What we did to you before that put you into the hospital is nothing compared to what we'll do to you tonight. Because these people, and this is just between me and you, these people may look at us as these funny guys that wear sport coats, but that's not all there is to us.
Do these
You
people-
want us to fight?
They will destroy Girthy right now.
See, that's just the problem, Girthy. There's not going to be much of a fight. Because after we take care of the Kobra Kai Dojo, that's just going to leave you with us. And we're going to seriously hurt you tonight, Girthy. We're going to put you back in the hospital, and we're going to take your commissioner power, and we're going to run Metro Pro Wrestling the way it should be run. The rules,
Worst nightmare come
which
true.
mean no
The
fun and
rules.
games, which mean no kids allowed, which means the commission reigns supreme. The commission!
The commission, Dave.
The commission!
I heard it, Chris. It's music to my ears. Join Metro Pro Wrestling 24/7 on social media. Check out our Facebook page at facebook.com/MetroProKC. On Twitter, you can follow us at KCMetroPro. Our YouTube page is located at youtube.com/KCMetroPro. And finally, our company website with all of our live event dates over at metrowrestling.com.
Hello and welcome back. Main event time here on Metro Pro Wrestling. And boy, Chris, the first segment of the show seemed like a main event. It was so unbelievable with A.C.H having 2 title matches, but now we got the match I'm really looking forward to, and hopefully we'll get a little bit better result than we saw earlier in the show. How about all the commissioner power on the line? There'll be no more debate anymore. Who's scheduling matches, who's making the rules. It's going to be Stephen J. Girthy, the real commissioner, Chris.
Come on. It's going to be the commission. They're the commissioner all over this show, Dave, because that's because they are the leaders of Metro Pro Wrestling. They're the best entertainer wrestlers in the world today. Here comes the Cobra Kai Dojo. They have a cool entrance. That's about it. And Stephen J. Girthy is going to talk, and who cares?
Quiet, please. Everybody wants to hear what the genius has to say.
Turn the mic off. What are with the mics tonight? Seriously.
One little piece of business real quick. Today would have been my father's birthday. So tonight, when we kick your ass extra hard, Commission, it's because you're getting a little bit of an Irish ass whooping from beyond the grave. Get your skinny asses out here now!
Oh, Dave, why does he have to put some sympathy on him? Because I can't stand this guy normally. Here we go. You hear it, Dave. The entrance music says it all. The commission.
I feel like I never stop hearing this song, Chris. It's like it goes on forever and ever.
It does. You know what? It's like a soundtrack of all our lives. You're very good point. Here's Mr. Gelistico, Mr. Abernathy in his great long hair and perfect teeth, and Mr. James.
He stole your dad's workout suit, Chris. Mr. James did.
Mr. James does have that cool 1980s Nike jacket, but Davey was homeless until about 3 weeks ago. What do you expect this guy to get a whole suit together in just that small amount of time?
What is it with homeless wrestlers here in Metro Pro, Chris? Is it like a charitable cause? It's the one thing Metro Pro pays back towards?
We don't pay much, Dave, so, you know, we have to go where the cheap guys are, and we go over to the Kansas City homeless shelter over there, and if some guys out there show some promise, we pick them up. And the commission, actually, that's from my standpoint as a commentator, but the commission just wants to help them out. He wants to help rehabilitate this guy, get him back on the right track, and he has gone from homeless guy digging up McDonald's in the trash to now being part of the most powerful group in independent wrestling today.
I guess that is slightly about being a homeless bum, but...
Is it? Have you ever been a homeless bum, Dave? How would you know?
I haven't. But I wouldn't want to be part of the commission, so I wouldn't think there's much of a difference.
Let me tell you, it's horrible. I mean, the commission, at one point in my life, they turned me around. And I was able to come here and get this job with you and start talking about how worthless the Cobra Kai Dojo and Stephen J. Girthy is, and how my friends, my brothers in arms, the commission, are going to be back in charge right after this match.
Well, if you're an example of how the commission can help people reach and achieve greatness, Chris, I think that's a statement to just how crappy these guys really are.
No. Thank you. You were going to start the right way. How well it's done. And look, Mr. James, he's looking great in there right now. He obviously got enough money to get a new tattoo on that arm. I mean, he's going places, Dave.
Yeah, Chris, he may be going some places. Right now he's got a huge match here with the commissioner power on the line, and it's got to be Girthy. Chris, he was elected the commissioner. He won it, Chris. He won it fair and square.
Dave, they're chanting homeless at Mr. James. That's just not fair, okay? Look, he won. He says he has feelings. He goes over, he gets a big hug from Mr. Abernathy. They're trying to close his ears off, Dave, because they don't want to hear this garbage.
Oh, the truth hurts, Chris.
Dave, he's not homeless. He's living with the commission now. Moving on up to the east side, Dave. He's got good digs. Matt Fitchett now going against Mr. James, and look at this. Catches him, but oh my God.
What a reversal by Fitchett.
Scissors takedown by Fitchett into the corner now. Big elbow.
Gotta say, the strategy of the commission a bit in question, putting in homeless James to start the match instead of one of themselves, the established James here.
Mr. James, look at this. Two guys in the ring, of course, cheating against Mr. James. Look at this. Holding his neck back for Fitchett. Big kick to the face.
Unbelievable, Chris. They have
Cheaters.
5 seconds. It's fine.
Oh, look at Mr. James kicked out. Dave, I was told by a very reliable source that before Mr. James went into a tailspin in his own life, he's just a deviant for a while, that he was trained by Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. That's what I was told, yeah, before. So that's why you see all these cool moves. Look at these arm drags by Stephen J. Girthy.
So he went from like Ricky the Dragon Steamboat to like Jake the Snake type, former Jake the Snake at least, and now he's back on the right path. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, he is back on the right path, Dave.
Oh, Girthy, what a move!
Here we go. Big slam by Girthy, and Mr. James kicks out before just a 1 count, Dave.
I'm going on a limb, Chris. I'd say Girthy, the finest current commissioner wrestling in Metro Pro today.
Well, I guess that's about as far as you can go on that, Dave. Big leg drop on the arm of Mr. James, and Mr. James should just get up and kick the crap out of Mr. Girthy. Mr. James has a way more experience and way more training than Mr. Girthy ever thought of.
Clearly it's showing.
It is.
Down on his knees begging for mercy here, Chris.
Big kick to the midsection by Mr. Fitchett. Look at him just with that chin lock now, Dave. And the commission need to get over there and change things, Dave. There's a lot of power on the line tonight. If they lose this is going to be very bad for them.
Look at Vega finally getting it for the first time.
Losing is not an option tonight, Dave, obviously.
Off the rope, though. Come on, get him up there, yes!
No. Mr. James hitting Abernathy, a big lariat.
Starting to like Mr. James more and more by the moment, Chris.
Who are you, Dave?
Oh,
you
again, interference from the outside,
Come on, guys. Get it together. You're going to lose your power. Look at that. He was holding his tights, Dave. Look at that dive by Davey Vega out to Mr. Gelistico.
Wow, I thought he was taking an offensive move there for Mr. James, and he turned it into an offensive move of his own, Chris.
Dave, I've seen this. I hope Mr. James doesn't have a flashback to when he was face down over on Troost. I mean, that was a bad night for him, a bad couple of years, but Davey Vega now getting sort of a cheap shot.
Oh, he hit him with a star rocket, Chris.
Farmer blow on Davey Vega, yes.
Ah, the huge left-handed chop.
Dave, you don't want to get in the chopping match with the ultra chopper, Mr. James. This guy is great at that.
Catchy nickname, Chris.
Ultra chopper.
Yeah.
That's what he's going by. On the streets, you wouldn't know anything. You don't go out this building.
Here we got me there, Chris.
Look, throwing down Davey Vega to the ground. Mr. Abernathy working on Mr. Abernathy going to work. This guy is a technical wizard, Dave, just working that left arm of Vega.
Well, he's certainly not a physical specimen, Chris, so I guess he needs to be a technical wizard, eh?
Why do you say he's not a physical specimen? This guy.
Well, I have my eyes open and I'm looking at him, Chris.
Please, you'd say his bad teeth. He got those fixed.
I'm not even talking about his teeth. I'm talking more about his physique right now, Chris.
Hey, if he was in control, he was taking out Davey Vega. Would you say Vega's a better body? Who cares? He just beat the crap out of him. Now Mr. Gelistico's ready to put an end to it all.
Stop there by Gelistico, and Vega is worse for wear right now, no doubt about it.
Choke him out, choke him out, yes. Use the rope, yes, crush his larynx. Speaking of Steamboat. Mr. James coming in and citing Stephen J. Girthy, but they got 5 seconds, right, Dave? Here we go. Crush him.
Alive, Chris.
You know what? The Cobra Kai Dojo keeps talking about their sensei. I don't think their sensei is going to be too happy if they're getting beat up by a guy who was homeless 3 weeks ago.
Mr. James, clothesline after clothesline, now a huge chop to Davey Vega.
Look at that, Gelistico and James fighting about who gets to beat up Vega. They're both doing it so well, they don't know who should do it first. Whoa, come on, guys.
Man, some dissension in the ranks there. I thought they were going to go to fisticuffs, Chris.
Well, Mr. James was known as the guy that beat the crap out of everybody down at the homeless shelter, but now he's doing better now. He's trying to control his anger. He's a cover after a suplex.
Doesn't look like he's controlling it very well. He's fighting with his own teammates here.
Dave, you know how gingers are. You get them inside and they'll just start beating the crap out of everybody in their way. You know that.
Well, I do know that. My wife's a redhead, Chris.
Oh, well, yeah, I've seen her beat you up plenty of times.
No, but she'd love to. I can tell you that much.
Here we go. Look at that reverse thrust kick by Vega now. Mr. James, I should call him, against the ropes. Look at that. Yes, throwing him into that second rope. And Vega now going to the outside.
I will say, for being a former waste of space, Mr. James, pretty impressive in the ring, Chris.
Dave, he's like the kicker in the replacements. He may look small, but he is tough. He is an Irish ginger, and he will kill anybody in this room.
Did you just reference The Replacements, my all-time favorite movie?
Yes, that's why I knew you'd like it. Look at that backdrop on the apron, though. That just killed his back. Come on, Mr. James.
Man, that'll hurt him when he's trying to dig deep in those garbage cans, Chris. You gotta have that lower back feeling good.
You're right. You can't get the lowest stuff in the dumpster. Look at this.
Oh,
Mr. Gelistico, shoulder blocked in the Abernathy. No!
Oh! He got him right in the pills, Chris, his own teammate.
Girthy in there doing damage. Oh, but look at that. Dropping him right into the back, the buttocks region of Mr. Gelistico.
Got him front and back, Chris, from his own teammates.
Come on, guys. You can't lose power to Girthy. He's horrible. He's a horrible leader. Yes, thank goodness. Big elbow to Girthy, but ducks the big punch, and here comes Fitchett. Yes. Oh, come on.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes,
No.
yes. Yes, here we go. Mr. James going to the top like on the top of the trash heap.
3 versus 1. No.
Yes. Double stomp, and look, more snot for the fans out there that have such bad things to say about him. Yes, big drop kick to Girthy now.
James is relentless, Chris.
Oh, look at that, just raking the face with his boot. Matt Fitchett's in trouble, Dave. You don't want to get into a chop. I called him the Ultra Chopper, Dave, and he is.
Still a terrible nickname, Chris, but I will admit he's got a strong chop.
How about pork chop? You like that? Is that a better one?
I do like some fried pork chops, yes.
Here we go, look at this. Russian leg sweep and going for a pin now. No, look at this submission, Dave. Look at this, holding back his arms. Got his neck, and Fitchett's in trouble. If he submits, it's over. And look, cheating Vega coming in, Dave. Look at that. You condone that?
Chris.
Oh, good keep.
Well, then
good
James just had
teammate.
an illegal tag. What do you call that?
Dave, they obviously could have walked over and tagged. They was just trying to save some time. Come on.
Oh, the fake tag by Gelistico.
Come
What
on,
a jerk this
come
guy
on.
is.
I love Gelistico's little added yellow in his hair, Dave. It looks great. Look at this. Choking him out. Finish him. Finish him.
Unlike the Karate Kid, Chris, I think Cobra Kai Dojo is going to be victorious here tonight.
Oh, look, he's pulling back his head, Dave. And there's a 4 count, but look, Matt Fitchett can't get there. He's trying to tag Vega, but he can't do it. And Cobra Kai's rolled over to the corner. And there's Mr. Abernathy now, Dave. Here's
Crowd
what.
urging on Fitchett, trying to get him back to the corner to make the tag, but he's far away right now. And now the Bucktooth Warriors in the ring.
That's a horrible nickname, Dave. How stupid is that? No one would ever call anybody that.
It's actually 100% accurate, Chris.
Throwing him into the corner. Big boot to the face, though. Don't mess with his teeth, you moron.
I was going to say they can break those boots, Chris, and no. They got the tag in, and here comes Vega.
Here comes Vega in the corner.
Oh, yeah, right to the choppers.
Here comes Gelistico. Here comes Mr. J. Stop this. No.
Vega clean it house, Chris.
House of fire. Big boot. Gelistico's down, Dave. Abernathy's in trouble. Mr. James is in trouble. Come on, Chop.
Wouldn't normally like the 1 versus 3 odds, but Davey Vega clean it house here, now taking it to the pork chop, Chris.
Oh, look, reverse, Dave. Throw it in the No, that backfired. I thought it was going to go his way. And here comes James now. Look at this, Dave. No. Running,
Yes.
running power bomb. Get up, get up.
No,
Thank goodness.
kick out.
Dave, I knew he wasn't going to go down for 3, Dave. You understand this guy's
kidding me? You were shaking like a little baby over there.
He started homeless brawls 1 through 18 back in the 90s. He's not going down without a bigger fight than that.
Oh, big move there by Abernathy.
Look at that, DDT'd him into the ground, and Matt Fitchett now, waist lock. Oh, look at that, Dave. Kicked him in the head. Matt Fitchett with the unbelievable athleticism. But Gelistico now, and bam. Yes, it's over, Dave. Cover him.
That could be it, but now Girthy's in, Chris.
No.
Oh, flying elbow.
Girthy trying to, no, don't let this guy do damage. You don't want this guy to get any offense hit. Come on.
Hey, who's the legal man, by the way, Chris? I've totally lost track.
Well, if the commission wins, it's whoever pins. Come on. Yes, big elbow drop on Girthy. And there's your commissioner, Dave. The big pile of goo in the middle of the ring.
Shut up, Chris.
Everybody's
down.
down.
These guys are looking that good right now.
Everybody's down. Like Fitchett rolled to the outside. Who's going to get up first? Abernathy going outside. Where's he going? Come on. Yeah, take out Fitchett. Beat him down. Yes, here's the rules, Dave. Oh, they got some gorilla tape in there.
The rules are empty.
There's
I told you, Chris. That proves
There's a
what's
picture of Matt Fitchett in the book.
What?
Look at this. They're taping him to the rope. You know how bad that's going to hurt when you rip off the skin with that gorilla tape? But look, he can't move. He is trapped, Dave. They're in trouble. He's getting kicked in the face, and the commissioner, who is the weakest link of this team, obviously, in this ring, is going to go down now to both the members of the commission.
Well, I don't know exactly what's making sense here, but I know they certainly can't pin Davey Vega at this point,
Get out of my way. You see, Girthy? I told you not to ask for this.
Beat him down.
Now, there's one thing that you and your dad are going to have in common. Neither one of you are going to be alive in about 10 seconds. Hey! Raise your hand.
What is this?
Hey!
Is that the former commissioner, Chris? I think it is.
What is this? The man with the black hood and the kendo stick, you know who that is? That's Pete Matt.
Yes.
The human wrecking ball is here. I thought him and Girthy hated each other. Just because they did some stupid little interview in the back, now they're friends already?
He's always around to at least enforce justice, you know that.
This guy has a short memory, Dave. Oh, look at the kendo stick to the head of Mr. James. You can't beat up a homeless guy like that. There's a cover. What's he doing? No!
I thought the bell had run, Chris.
No!
Girthy's won it, I think.
How did Girthy win this, Dave? He's now commissioner now? This is horrible.
I'm very confused, Chris, but I'm pretty sure Girthy has his full power back again.
Of course you're confused because everybody's down in the middle of the ring and he just won the damn commissioner title.
Well, justice prevailed, there's no doubt about it.
Mr. James getting thrown out. Mr. Pete Madden, I should have respect for Pete Madden. He comes out here and does this, helps out Stephen J. Girthy after Girthy helped him get his face smashed into those thumbtacks.
Girthy looks perplexed, Chris.
This guy's so stupid. He comes out and helps this guy? Does he not know that the power in this company will always be under the commission, Dave? You just wait. Yeah, Girthy might have gotten some power back tonight. The Kobra guy, all happy that Mr. Madden's here. But guess what? The commission is going to come back and they'll get theirs, Dave. Don't you worry.
You know, I think they got what they deserve tonight, Chris. Tying people to the ropes with duct tape, cheap shots. They deserve to lose.
Pete Madden's really tough with the kendo stick, Dave.
This has been a production of Metro Sports and Time Warner Cable, Kansas City.